Welcome, everybody. We're replaying the 1973 World Series. It's between the Mets and the A's. We're about to get started. The A's lead at 3-1. No surprise there. The Mets, with an anemic offense, are struggling to keep up. And we have the mystery of the lost Ray Fosse card. So I've been kind of doing everything possible to replace it. Created this thing, pretty ugly, that it'll have to do. Let's see. So it's going to go together with what we have in place. And what we have in place right now is a totally handmade one. Bunch of scribbles. And that's going to go behind this. There we go. I'm going to put it into one of these. There we go, our Ray Fosse card. It just vanished. There's no rhyme or reason or explanation to it. Just vanished. And the A's are going to lead it off. It's going to be Campaneris, Rudy Bando batting third, Reggie Jackson in the cleanup spot. Gene Tennis playing first base, batting fifth. He's got 3 home runs in this series. Jesus Alou, the cold batter for the day. He's batting sixth in right field. Batting seventh is the lost Ray Fosse card. Number 8 is Dick Green at second base, and number 9 is Vida Blue. Vida Blue is a right-hander. Vida Blue is a left-hander. Semi-star, semi-flash, semi-control. Jerry Koosman for the Mets will be on the mound. He's a lefty. Star, semi-flash, and control. And we are about to roll. And we're using dice. We're using for the secondary charts. The main chart we're using dice. The secondary charts we're pulling cards for the 2d6 results. We're using History Maker Baseball. I do something a little bit different when it comes to dissonance and harmony. The A's won last game, so they're going to be semi-harmonious. And the Mets are semi-dissident because they lost that game. My hot batters and cold batters come from the actual game. So Sal Bando had a great game. Alou did not. Rusty Staub was hot. And John Milner, game 5. We're going to double check, make sure we're not using the same hot and cold batters. Milner was cold, Rusty was hot. We may be using the same hot and cold batters, so we're going to go real quick and look at the data on this game to make sure we have the right hot and cold batters. All right. I pulled up the series on Baseball Reference. I'm going to go to game number 5. It was a 2-0 Met win. Koosman beats Blue in the actual game. My computer's struggling to bring it up. Okay, here we go. Excuse me. Hot batter for the day was Milner. Cold batter for the day is going to be Mian. So instead of Milner, it's going to be Felix Mian, the cold batter for the day. Based on actual stats, Milner had a hit that day, and Mian did not. Now for the A's, For the A's, the hot batter. It's going to be the 1-for-3 Sal Bando. And the cold batter is going to be Joe Rudy. 0-for-4. So Joe Rudy, or it's between Joe Rudy and Jesus Alou. We're going to roll. Is it Joe Rudy? It is. So Joe Rudy's going to be the cold batter. Sal Bando's going to be the hot batter. He went 1-for-3. Nobody really did anything very much against Koosman in this game, so we'll see how that plays out in our HMB Game 5. All right, here goes. Here's the pitch to Bert Campaneris. And that's going to be a 3-4-5. 3-4-5. Asked me if he's an iron catcher. He is not. A good eye. He is not. It's a strikeout. So Campaneris goes down swinging. And we go to the right now chart for Rudy. So we're going to pull a card for that. It looks like a 3-4. 3-4 asked me if the batter is cold. The batter is cold. Look at that. Weak dribbler to pitcher. And Koosman feels his position. 2 away. Next is Sal Bando. Here's the pitch to Sal. 3-5-5. 3-5-5. Struggler. Pitcher's not a struggler. Champion. Bando's not a champion. It's grounded to second. Mian over to Milner, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. At the end of half an inning, there's no score. Leading it off for the Mets is going to be Wayne Garrett, followed by Felix Mian, the cold batter for the day. Rusty Staub batting third, and in right field batting fourth is Cleon Jones. Made 2 big errors in yesterday's game. John Milner, first base, batting fifth. Jerry Grody, sixth place batter. Don Hahn batting seventh in center field. Batting eighth is Bud Harrelson. And finally, batting ninth is Jerry Koosman. Here's the pitch to Wayne Garrett. Asked me if the catcher's gold, and the catcher, Ray Fosse, is gold. So it's a strikeout unless he's a good eye, and he is not. So 1 batter, 1 out. Next is Felix Mian. It's a 3-5-5. Struggler, no champion. Is the batter a champion? He is not. It's a grounder to second. Green throws him out. 2 down. And Rusty Staub. So 1-3-6. Ace. Blue is not an ace. Whiffer or cold? Neither. Infield drama, we're going to pull the card for infield drama. 1-3. Third baseman iron, no. Otherwise, it's a routine ground out. So Bando is not iron. That he wouldn't be very good if he were. It'd be 5-3. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down. At the end of 1, no score in Game 5 of the '73 World Series. The A's are up 3-1. Reggie Jackson steps into the box. And here's the pitch. It's a 1-1-2. Flash. Semi-flash. Decided that says he is. And he takes call strike 3 there. 1 away. So Tennis strikes out. That's the second strikeout for Koosman. Gene Tennis. 2-2-6. 2-2-6 hit by pitch. The side guy says yes, he is. So Tennis is plunked. He's on at first. Alou, 4-5-5. 455 asked me if Koosman is flash. He's semi-flash. Decided I says he is, so that's a strikeout. Unless he's a good eye, and he may be a good eye, we're going to have to re-roll the decided die. And he is a good eye, so that's going to be a grounder to first. Milner unassisted. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. So we rolled a 4. Runners advance 1 base on groundouts. So Tennis hustles over to second, and that brings up Ray Fosse. Here's the pitch to Fosse. Say 166. Workman, no. Whiffer. Is Fosse a whiffer? No, he is not. Scrapper and eager. That's a ground ball, third base. And Garrett fires to first, and that retires the side. The A's leave 1, and after 1.5, no score. Cleon Jones is going to lead it off in the player experience chart. Here's the pitch. Oh, we need 2 for this. Player experience is a 2-3. Let's see. He's an icon. 2-3. Prospect pitcher. The pitcher's not prospect. So it's going to be a grounder second. Dick Williams throws out Jones. 1 out. Bottom of the second, no score. And it's... Wow, the printer has a mind of its own. It just started doing something. I don't know exactly what. It's 1-3-4. 1-3-4. Asked me if he's a gold catcher. He's semi-gold. Decided I says he is. That's a strikeout unless he's a good eye, and he is not. So Milner down swinging, and that's strikeout number 2 for Blue. And Jerry Grody. Here's the pitch, 3-4-4. 3-4-4 prospect. Prospect pitcher. He is not patient. Grody is not. And it's popped up left side. Right there is green, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. The end of 2, no score. Dick Green leading it off for the A's against Jerry Koosman. 2-4-6. 2-4-6. Is Koosman control? He is. So that's a comebacker. Koosman feels it. Throws out green. 1 away. Vita Blue. I use a pitcher hitting card. That's a 3-4-6. 3-4-6. There's nothing under pitcher. Ask me if he's eager. He is eager. That's skied. Center field. Right there is Hahn. Out number 2. Bert Campaneris, he struck out in his first at bat. 3-3-5. 3-3-5. Wild? No, he's not wild. Pitcher's not wild. The batter, is he a sad sack? Not a sad sack. And that ball is lined. Base hit right field. Campaneris takes it the other way. And the next batter is Joe Rudy. Throw over to first to keep Campanera close. Koosman looks in for the sign. He sets and he deals, and there goes Campaneris. It's a ball. The throw down, and Campaneris is safe with a stolen base. So Campy singles and steals second. Joe Rudy. Here's the pitch. 1-5-6. Ask me if he's a whiffer. Rudy is a semi-whiffer. Decided I says no, he isn't. Outfield drama. Outfield drama. We're going to pull a card. It's a 22 for outfield drama. Center fielder gold. Nope. It's a single and a wild throw. Batter to second on an error. And on a 2, runners advance 1 base on singles. So from second he goes to third on the single, and then he goes home on the error. So it's a single, and it's going to be an E7 to send him to second. That's going to be an unearned run right there with 2 outs. Well, not necessarily. Let's It was a 1. So a 1 says runners fly out. Runners advance 1 base on hits, 2 bases on doubles. Active runner scores from second. He's semi active. So let's roll. Is he active? He is not. Oh, score. Any runner scores on a second on a hit. So he does score because it's 2 outs. All right, so it's going to be Sal Bando now with Rudy on at second base. And the error was on, it was 2-2. The error was on the center fielder. I gave it to the left fielder. That's not fair. So this time it's going to be Don Hahn with the error. And here's the pitch to Bando. 1-1-5. Ask me if he's fresh. It is. It's popped up. Left side right there is Harrelson, and that retires the side, but not before the A's pick up a run on 2 hits and an error. Actually, you know what? We're going to make that an RBI. Give him an RBI on that, because he would have scored anyway. The error just allows the hitter to reach second base. All right, so we go to the bottom half of the third. It's 1-0 A's. It's going to be Don Hahn leading it off. That's a 2-6-6. 2-6-6, runner on first, thrown out, but there's no runner on. Leadoff batter, yes he is, and that's a line drive base hit center field. First hit of the game, and Don Hahn is on with a single. Buddy Harrelson. That's a 1-4-6. Flash. He's semi-flash. Decided that says he is not. Champion, no. Batter's not a champion, so it's a grounded to second. It's flipped to shortstop Campaneris over to first, and it's a double play. 4-6-3. Double play. 2 out. Jerry Koosman. So 1-2-6. Is he fresh? Bottom of the third. Yes, he is. It's lined, caught by the second baseman, Williams. That retires the side. 1-0 A's going to the top of the 4th inning in Game 5 of the '73 World Series replay using History Maker Baseball. A's are up 3-1. Mets need this one or they're eliminated. 2-4-5 to Jackson. 2-4-5, nothing under pitcher. Hero, he is a hero, and that's line base hit to right. So Jackson is on with a single. Gene Tennis, the batter. 1-4-4, flash. He's semi-flash. Decided that says he is, and then it gives me the glasses. So 1-4-4. Questionable lenient umpire calls ball 4. No, at home plate we have Donatelli, who's respected, and that's a strikeout. Called out on strikes. Tennis unhappy with that call, and lets Donatelli know about it, but respectfully, of course. And it's Jesus Salou who grounded to the first baseman in his first at bat. It's a 2-4-6. See, a control pitcher. He is a control pitcher. It's a ground out, fielder's choice. Koosman with the ball fires to second for the force, and that's all they'll get. So it's a 1-6. And Alou's on the fielder's choice. Ray Fosse. Say 5-6-6. Wild, no. Good eye. He is not. Strikeout. And that's out number 3. The A's leave 1, and after 3.5, 1-0 A's. We go to the right now chart to lead it off with Wayne Garrett. It's a 4-6. Hot pitcher. The pitcher is not hot. So it's a grounded back to the, it's a comebacker. And blue flips it to the first baseman for first out. 1-3 if you're scoring at home. Felix Mian, 156. 156 skips the pitcher. Ask me if he's a whiffer. He is not. Outfield drama. Say 2-5. Outfield drama 2-5. Center fielder iron. Highly doubt that Don Hahn is an iron outfielder. And he is not. So we're looking at a 2-5 in the outfield. Otherwise, it's a running grab of a looping line out. F8 for out number. Oh. No, what are we doing? We're looking at the center fielder, Reggie Jackson. Felix Mian is the batter. And he is semi-gold. So, nice running catch by Reggie for out number 2, and it's Rusty Staub. We get turned upside down a little bit every so often. 1-3-5. It's a blue 1. Now, if you're colorblind, you're cooked. Because you got to look at the blue 1 chart, and you got to know that's a blue die. Mini event with nobody on. It's an umpire chart, so we're going to pull a card for that. That's a 5-5. 5-5. Questionable umpire at third base. It's Newdecker. He's respected and lenient semi. So that's a no. Otherwise, umpire called foul ball. Batter still at bat. Rusty Staub with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Say 1-1-2. And blue is not a semi-flash. Decided that says he is. And that's a strikeout. So Staub goes down on strikes, and that's strikeout number 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. For blue in the bottom of the 4th, we go to top of the 5th, 1-0 A's. It's going to be Ray Fosse leading it off. No, Ray Fosse made the last out. It's going to be Dick Green leading it off. Here's the pitch. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. Decided Die says he is, and that's a strikeout number 4 for Koosman. 1 away. Vita Blue flied out to center in his first at bat. Say 2-5-5. 2-5-5. This pitcher a star. Koosman is a star. That's a strikeout unless he's a good eye, and he is not a good eye. So back-to-back strikeouts and 2 outs now for Koosman in the 5th. Bert Campaneris. Campaneris is 1 for 2. He struck out, singled, stole a base, scored a run. 2-6-6. 2-6-6. Runner on first is thrown out. There's nobody on first. Leadoff batter, no. Fly ball, right field. Right there is Staub. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. We go to bottom half of the 5th. 1-0 A's. It's going to be Cleon Jones leading it off against Vita Blue. So 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Nothing under the pitcher column. Ask me if he's patient. He is not. That's a fly ball center field. And then we go to the team chemistry chart for Milner, and that's a 1-5. 1-5. Ask me team pitching harmony. Well, team pitching semi-harmony, and the decided die says, or was that the decided die from the last roll? Says that they are harmony. Outfielder makes a grab of a looping liner. So we can just pick a card and that'll tell us what outfielder it is. A center fielder. It's going to be F8 again. And it's Jerry Grody. Rody's 0 for 1. He's popped up. And that's a 3-6-6. 3-6-6. Nothing under the pitcher. Pinch hitter, no. Fly ball, center field. So 3 consecutive outs to center field. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 6th. 1-0 A's. This game is really moving along. Joe Rudy, who's 1 for 2. 3-4-6. His RBI is the one that drove in the 1 Oakland run. So it's a 3-4-6, 3-4-6. Nothing under the pitcher. Asked me if the batter is eager. He's semi-eager. The side of the die says he is. That's Sky at center field. And that's Hahn right there. 1 away. Sal Bando, the batter. Bando's 0 for 2. Grounded out and popped up. That's a 2-5-6. 2-5-6. Is he a pitcher, a struggler? No. Champion or patient? Bando is neither. Infield drama. Infield drama, we're pulling a 3-4. Third baseman gold, he is not. Otherwise, a base hit under Garrett's glove. So Bando's on with a single, a 1-out single. Reggie Jackson, the batter. Mr. October. 2-3-5. 2-3-5. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter eager? Jackson is not eager. So it's going to be a ground out to second unless the batter's patient, and he is not. So it's going to be a grounder to Mian. He flips to Harrelson. Oh, wait a second. There's only 1 out. 1 out, and we have a 2. Yeah, and that's going to be a fielder's choice. And we said it was 2-3-5, 4-6. So Reggie is on at first on the fielder's choice. And it's Gene Tennis with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. It's 1-0 A's. 1-2-6. Is the pitcher fresh? He is not, because the side die says no. Sad sack. Batter is not a sad sack. Single past second. And runner advance 1 base on hits. So Jackson's going to stop at second. First and second with 2 outs. And it says Suzalu. And we go to the right now chart for Alu. 5-5. Timeout. Conference at the mound. Play resumes. And that's ball 4. Bases are now loaded. Bases loaded for Ray Fosse, who's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and struck out. Here's a pitch to Fosse. So 166. Asked me if he's a workman. Well, he's only allowed 2 consecutive hits because that was an out. So he's not. Whiffer. And he's not a whiffer. Grounded at third. And Garrett up with it, fires the first, and that retires the side. But the A's leave 3 in the top of the 6th, and after 5.5, it's 1-0 A's. Now we're going to go to the player experience chart for Don Hahn. Going to pull a card. It's going to be a 1-1. Prospect pitcher? No, he's not. Otherwise, it's a strikeout. So that's strikeout number 4 for Blue. 1 out. And it's Bud Harrelson. 5-6 for Harrelson. Is the pitcher wild? No. Is the batter a good eye? He is not. That's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts, and that takes us to the right now chart for the pitcher, Koosman. 4-5. Cold batter. Koosman, no, he's not cold. It's a grounder to first base. Right there is Tennis. Takes it unassisted. And that's 3 up, 3 down. That retires the side. So blue has been dominant in today's game. Leading it off in the top of the 7th with a 1-0 score is going to be Dick Green, followed by blue, and then the top of the order, Campaneris. Here's the pitch to Green. It's a 4-5-5. Is the pitcher Flash? He's semi-flash. The side of the die says he is not. Is the batter a home run king? Nope. And it's a ground ball to Milner. And that's going to be a 3 unassisted. 1 out. And here's Jerry Koosman. 2-4-6 is wait a second. It's Vita Blues batting. Vita Blues batting. And it's a 2-4-6. Control. Pitcher is control, so it's a comebacker. Koosman feels his position. Throws out blue. Out number 2. And it's Campaneris. We're in the top of the 7th. 1-0 A's. Here's a pitch to Campaneris. It's a 2-2-6. 2-2-6. Batter's hit by pitch. That's the second batter that's been hit by a pitch. Joe Rudy. Joe Rudy's 1 for 3. It's a 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Nothing under the pitcher. Asked me if Rudy's eager. He's semi-eager. The side die says no, it's a walk. First and second. Now I'm using the History Maker Baseball score sheet. It's nice and big, so you can write in there and you can add a lot of information. I really like that about it. Sal Bando. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the 7th, 1-0 A's. 5-6-6. 5-6-6. Is he wild? Koosman is not wild. Does Bando have a good eye? He does not, and it's strikeout. And that retires the side. That's strikeout number 6 for Koosman. The A's leave 2 on, and after 6.5, it's 1-0 A's. We go to the right now chart for Wayne Garrett. That's a 5-6 hot pitcher. The pitcher is not hot. Otherwise, it's infield drama. So we go to infield drama, pull another card. Say 3-4 infield drama. Third baseman gold. And Bando is not gold. So it's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single. The tying run is on base now. And it's Mian. Mian's going to bunt. We rolled a 1. Safe at first. Runner advance. Rolled the side die. Ruling single or an error. Is it a single? It is not. So it's going to be an error on the pitcher, E1. First and second now. Rusty Staub. Here's the pitch to Rusty. It's a 1-2-6. 1-2-6 asked me if the pitcher is fresh. Well, he's got a shutout going, so he still remains semi-fresh. The side that says he is. So that's lined and caught by Green, 1 away. And it's Cleon Jones now. 4-5-5. Pitcher's flash, semi-flash, side that says he is. It's a strikeout unless Jones is a good eye, and he is not. 2 away. Mets are 1 out away from squandering a first and second, nobody out opportunity. And it's John Milner. 2-2-5. 2-2-5 is the pitcher a star? He's a semi-star. The side that says he is not. Slugger or sad sack? He is neither. So it's a single to center field. And runner advances one base on singles. Active runner scores. So let's see what. There's 2 outs though. It's not active. So it's a single to center. 2-2-5. Active runner on third base scores on fly. Let's see. Active runner on third fly scores on a fly. Runners advance one base on singles, 2 bases on doubles. Active runners score from first on doubles and from second on any hit. So based on what it says here, the bases are going to be loaded. It's going to be a single for John Milner. And on this chart, there's no scoring with 2 outs. Bases loaded. 2 out. Milner takes his lead off first. Mian off second. And Garrett off third. That's going to be Jerry Grody. Here's the pitch to the Grody. 2-5-5. Is the pitcher a star? He's a semi-star. Decided that says he is not. Home run king. He is not. Fly ball left field. Right there is Rudy, and he retires the side. The Mets leave the bases loaded. Failed to capitalize, and after 7 complete, it's 1-0 A's. Wow. So it's going to be Reggie Jackson leading it off. Reggie Jackson's 1 for 3. He struck out, singled, and hit to a fielder's choice. Let's say 2-3-6. 2-3-6. Double control, no. Pitcher batting, no. Base on balls. So Reggie walks. He's on at first. Gene Tennis. And it's a 5-5-6. 5-5-6. Ace. He's not an ace. Sad sack. Batter's not a sad sack. And that's going to be a double. Runners advance 2 bases, score on doubles. So that's going to be an RBI double. Hey man, who's that? IT Jester. And Al is here too? Oh, what are you guys doing up so early? All right, it's 2-1 A's with that run scoring double here in the top of the 8th inning. And it's Jesus Salou with Tennis on at second. Jerry Koosman on the mound. Oh, wait, let me re-roll that because I think I didn't pick up all the dice. All right, 2-5-6. 2-5-6. Ask me if the pitcher's a struggler. Nope. Champion or patient batter. He's neither. Infield drama. That's a 3-3 on infield drama. Pitcher iron. Koosman is not iron. So it's a 1. On a 1, wait a second, what we roll? A 3-3. So on a 3, fielder's choice. It's going to be 1-6. No, the runner's at second. So it's going to be a 1-3. And runner is going to hold the 3. Runner on second. Runner's going to hold. So it's a 2-0 game. Tennis is at second. The batter is Ray Fosse. Fosse's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch by Koosman. So 1-1-2. 1-1-2 is the pitcher. Flash. Decided that says he is not. Is the batter a sad sack? No, he is not. Then I got to check with the scorer now. Got to go to a micro chart, a score micro chart. I'm going to pull, actually, I'm going to roll one die here. And it's a 2 base hit off the glove of the shortstop. And on the 2, runners advance 1 base. So tennis stops at, excuse me, third. And that's a ball that grounded to shortstop. Not an easy play. And the official scorer is going to give him a base hit. I'm looking, as you can see, I actually printed out one of the standard templates and then wrote in the name, but at least it's a little bit closer to you know. So that's what I'm dealing with right now, man. This is the biggest mystery ever. So runners on first and third, 1 out, top of the 8th. Mets are going to have to bring their infield in. And it's going to be Dick Green. Here's the pitch from Koosman. 1-5-5. 1-5-5. Nothing under the pitcher. Asked me if Green is a home run king, and he is not. And that's going to be a fly out to center. Runners hold on flyouts. So that's a shallow flyout. And tennis does not have the speed to score. That's out number 2. And it's Vita Blue, and we're going to let Blue bat. It's a 2-0 lead, and Blue is dominant today. So that's a 2-2-5. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher a star? He is. So that's a ground out to the shortstop. Actually, no, to the second baseman. And he throws out Blue, and that retires the side. But not before the A's pick up the second run of the game. They lead it 2-0 after 7.5. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Hahn is leading it off against Vita Blue. What a cool name that is. All right, it's a 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Nothing under the pitcher. Then goes ask me if the batter's patient. Not patient. Lifted to center. Right there is Jackson, 1 away. And it's going to be team chemistry for Harrelson. 2-2. Batting team dissonant. The decider die says they are not dissonant. And he lines one in the gap. And after it is Jackson and Harrelson with a 1-out double is at second base. I'm going to bring a pinch hitter. We're going to take a look and see who pinch hit in this game. And then we're going to bring in a pinch hitter. Bring in McGraw. Beauchamp is a guy who, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Beauchamp. Not Beauchamp, but Beauchamp. But I'm not totally sure. But I've seen him pinch hitting in this series, so he's going to come into pinch hit. For Koosman. Pinch hitter. Oh. 1 out. Here's the pitch to Beauchamp, however you pronounce it. 1-3-5. That's going to take us to a red 1 mini event chart. And that's going to be a highlight reel type memorable play. So it's a red 1, a black 5. A red 1 highlight reel, black 5. It's called a balks and bogeys. Going to pull a 4-4. Highlight reel B. So I have to go to highlight reel B, rare events. Wow, what's going to happen here? It's a 2-6, rare events 2-6. Batter hit by pitch to determine length of injury. Okay, clubhouse mood stormy, major issue table. So it's going to be a hit by pitch. And Beauchamp is going to tough it out. So first and second. Now this is the elimination game for the Mets. You got first and second with one out here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. Vita Blue on the mound for the A's. Vita Blue has allowed only 1, 2, 3, 4 hits on the day. Here's Wayne Garrett. Here's the pitch. Say 1-1-6. 1-1-6. Ask me if the pitcher is fresh. Excuse me. After, I think I was making him semi-fresh, because he's pitching a shutout. So I think I could still do that. Excuse me. I have a frog caught in my throat. So we rolled 1-1-6. He's semi-fresh. Decided die says he is not. Utility or sat sack. He is not. And that's going to be a single to left. Runners advance 1 base on hits. Active runners score from second. With 2 outs, any runner scores. So at second base, it's Green. We don't know if he's active. Green. It's Harrelson. We don't know if he's active. He is not active. So it's the bases loaded again. 2 consecutive innings where the Mets have had the bases loaded. They're down by 2 in the elimination game. Harrelson to third. Beaucamp at second. And Wayne Garrett at first. It's going to be Felix Millan. Felix Millan bats right-handed. Here's the pitch from Blue. 4-4-6. 4-4-6. Is Blue a star? He's semi-star. Decided die says he is. It's a ground ball to second. Runners advance 1 base. That's an RBI double. I'm sorry, RBI ground out. And runners are on second and third now for Rusty Staub. Lefty versus lefty. Cleon Jones, a lot less dangerous. A right-hander. We're going to walk Staub. Bases loaded. Infield back. And it's 2-1 now. In the bottom of the eighth, here's the pitch from Blue. Gonna have to re-roll that one. That's a 166. 166 is a batter workman. He is not. This is the battery whiffer. Cleon Jones is not a whiffer. It's a ground out ball to third base. Bando up with it, fires to first, and that retires the side. The Mets leave the bases loaded. They do score 1 and make the game a 2-1 ball game going to the top of the 9th. It's going to be Tug McGraw. Pitcher for the Mets against Bert Campaneris. And McGraw is going to be Blue. Easier to read for me when the first relief pitcher came in. So Koosman goes 8 innings, and he allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned run, walks, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. No home runs. He stands to lose the game if the Mets don't get something going for him. Tug McGraw faces Bert Campaneris. 1-2-6. Fresh, he is. That's line caught by the second baseman, Millan. 1 out. Joe Rudy. He's 1 for 3. 1-3-6. Ace. McGraw is not an ace. Whiffer or cold? Rudy is the cold batter, so that's a strikeout. Out number 2. and it's Sal Bando. We're in the top of the ninth inning. It's a 2-1 A's lead. They lead the series 3-1. So this is the elimination game for the Mets. 4-5-6, 4-5-6. Nothing under the pitcher column. Patient. Ask me if Bando's patient. He is not. And that's Sky to center. Route number 3. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 2-1 A's. Mets are going to bring up Milner, Grody, and Hahn. Vita Blue still going for the complete game. That's a 1-2-4. Oh, wait. We have to go off the... I don't remember what I rolled. Oh, we have to go over the team chemistry. So it's going to be a 5-5. Pitching team dissonance. They are not. So it's a foul out. And that's Fosse throws away his mask. Makes the catch. 1 away. Jerry Grody now. So the pitch to Grody, it's a 4.66. Is Blue control. He's semi-controlled. Saturday says he is. That's line. Base hit to left. So Grody, we're going to look for a faster runner than Grody to run for New York. I mean, Grody's stoic. We got Ted Martinez who can do it. Willie Mays is semi-stoic. Duffy Dyer. Ken Boswell. Ron Hodges, stoic. Ed Crane. Jim Fregosi. So the only guy that we can do this with is going to be Ted Martinez. So Ted Martinez is going to come in to run for Grody. Pinch runner. Okay. So Ted Martinez is running, and it's going to be Don Hahn. 3 6s for Don Hahn. Ask me if Blue's an ace. He is not. If Hahn is a sad sack, he is not. It's a deep drive glove. With a horseshoe. There's no horseshoe on there. Because a horseshoe means, oh, gold outfielder has a chance to make a catch. So we're going to go to the glove chart. And we have to look. It's going, and then he leaps. This is going to be interesting. So this is potential for a run to score here. We rolled a 6, so we have to remember that. We're going to pull a number from a card, just to leave that there. We pull a 5. That ball is gone. But now we have to roll he leaps. And let's see, on the glove chart, what did it say? Gold outfielder. Oh, I don't think we have it. Oh, semi-gold for Jackson. Decided Die says it is. He is gold. So we're going to roll to see if he catches the ball. We got to pull another die. It's a 4. And it says into the seats home run. So Jackson fails to pull it back into the field. And it's a 2-run game-winning home run for Don Hahn off of Vita Blue, who may have been allowed to go a little bit too long, but so be it. The Mets pull it out in the bottom of the ninth inning, and they win it by a score of 3-2. Don Hahn connected when the Mets needed it the most. They were at the verge, 2 outs away from being eliminated. Exactly. Oh my God is right. And Don Hahn connects a 2-run shot in the bottom of the ninth. And it's a walk-off home run, keeping the Mets alive in the series. The A's now lead it 3-2. And I'll go over the stats. Vita Blue is going to take the loss. The win is going to go to Tug. You gotta believe McGraw. McGraw pitched 1 inning, struck out 1. And Blue went the whole 8 1/3. And he's going to get the loss. So the big L for Blue. And let's go over so it was 2 runs for the A's. And the A's had how many hits? They had 7 hits. And they made one error. Yeah. He's made 1 error. So 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. The Mets had 3 runs on, don't know how many. Blue gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits. 3 runs, all earned. Oh, actually, wait a second. Yeah. 3 runs, all earned. And he walked 1. He walked 1 and struck out 6. So the Mets had 3 runs on 7 hits. And they made an error. It was an error by the center fielder. They only had 1 error. So the A's had 2 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. The Mets had 3 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. The Mets pull it out in the bottom half of the 9th inning. The series goes 3-2 in favor of the A's, and we have Game 6 coming up. Before you know it, Combat Painter signing off.